Welcome back to some more Long War of the Chosen. Beyond Legend. We got a Liberation Part 2 mission here. VIP escort.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
We've got a strong but, you know, close range squad, so we wanna find some enemies and punch them in the face. Yeah, and it's 13 to 15 enemies, so that whole Chosen thing where an additional group is on each mission, that definitely becomes very noticeable at this point. That makes scouting even more important.
Good. I was hoping to get in some target practice.
Interesting. So it's 2 snakes, one of them a Requiem snake, Flame Viper, and some other guys, Heavy Lancer. So there's like one spot here where we would see the snake, but if we stay on this side of this whole thing, we should be able, like, yeah, they might activate on us, whatever. We're not gonna get great ambushes here with this squad, but what I want to get is close to them. So because we're kind of close range fans. I'm a little bit concerned about this dude. If he yells, that might put them yellow alert, and then we're not in a great position.
I will, in a moment. Good to go.
As long as he doesn't yell, we can actually just dash over there. And this is, yeah, we're not actually moving towards the objective, but this is too nasty of a group to ignore, right? Why are you suddenly saying you're getting revealed here?
On my way.
Do I want to power up? Yes. But are we getting close enough then to actually attack something? Maybe not. We'll go there and power up. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake, give me a break.
Now, that Taipan, though, is of course a problem with the whole Requiem reaction shenanigans. That takes a reaction unless it's on fire. There's no way. We don't really have a way to set it on fire. Do I get a reaction shot? Do you take in a reaction shot? It's enemy that moves or attacks, huh? Well, either way... Not clear a house a little bit here. Taking out the trash.
X-ray neutralized.
What I could consider doing is I could well, I mean, technically, I'm not sure. I feel like, so Untouchable is supposed to stop damage on the next turn, right? Next attack during the enemy turn will miss. I think it actually also works still on your turn, you know, because normally you're not getting attacked on your turn. But I'm not sure I'm willing to challenge that belief here.
Hostile Signal terminated.
So I'm not gonna do that. What we could do is we could perfect shot the snake to cancel the reaction with the move. It should get you low enough that we can one-shot here. Hopefully. We get lead dominance, but since you have to move because of flush, you're not actually getting anything out of it. So you can do what, 9 to 13. It is a guaranteed kill. We have cutthroat, we cut through the armor. We didn't even activate. No, we totally activated something else. Sectoid in a vector. That's my chance to hit here. Not terrible.
Looks sturdy enough. What is it? Gotcha. I'm taking it with me.
Okay. The sectoid is somewhere over there and it's active. I kinda don't wanna risk getting revealed by it. Like if I'm going here. No, it's close enough, far enough. Well, we're gonna bring the VIP over here. That's for sure. I think I'm gonna hunker down here. I don't know what the Mechtoid's gonna do. You just sit there.
I need shields.
That must have been a double move, right? Right, okay. Okay, well that brings us to the same problem we had before. What do we do about his shenanigansery? Well, I guess the first thing we're gonna do is get you out of the danger zone. The greatest lightning hands I've ever seen, I'm gonna be honest. What is your reaction upon taking damage? So no way to stop that. Okay. What about just killing you outright? Yeah. There is a chance. It's not a good one though. Right, so I can move here to cleanse the disorient. And I'm not doing much else this turn. We could just try to trigger his reaction from a full cover position and, you know, hope that works. Like go up here with Kavanga. Or from a half cover position, because we have half cover counts as full cover. Might as well also just walk there. We just don't have a good way to get rid of the recapture, so might as well move in, shoot, and hope his return shot misses, or does at least doesn't do too much damage. Or maybe he does something stupid, like move as a reaction.
Sort of.
Sort of.
How do I open the capsule? Well, you might be giving the authorities too much credit.
I mean, sure.
I guess you're right.
Who needs somebody else than a combat medic?
There. Pure sample. Game over.
Oh, come on.
So much for a quiet approach.
Got it. Moving.
Yeah, not much we can do about that thing this turn. Still gonna come back here. That's the disorientation. Forward. I think we're just gonna reconcile.
Another pack. With my intellect and this fortune, I cannot lose. Examining that area. One moment.
We might see more than I would like here.
Heading out.
In this case, we can hopefully get an untouchable somewhere, another turret, and 2 advent dudes in the bottom. He's not untouchable,
It hit the plate.
but it is in range of close encounters. I was not 100% sure about that, but hey, definitely gonna take that.
Target eliminated.
And that triggers that other group, as we see them through the window here. Okay, I guess the good news is... It's not good news at all. But this guy is in a position that I can probably just get him over here.
I'm heading out. A single stab wound. Clean. Deep.
Let's see that you can somehow finish him off. Ah, boy, with that pistol range though. Maybe we're just better off give him the bonk. Just try both.
Forget that.
Same hit chance, right? Yeah, okay, we just need 1 point of damage, so let's just take the shield bash. Right, that cryo guy, he has like the thing where he can attack twice. I also don't see him right now anymore. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Oh,
I'm gonna
all
teamwork
right.
you out of there so you don't get shot by the turrets. I'm not sure what we can do against Cold Snap. Down here, we can't block this, so you might just come up and double attack here or Rave. Like one thing we can try is just stand out in the open. Maybe we bait his pistol attack. I don't know what his Cold Snap attack, what the range on that is. He's right here. He can probably run all the way up to me and then snap me twice. Well, if we break line of sight, he shouldn't know where anyone is. Where are you at, Johnny? That breaks line of sight.
Moving to position.
Maybe he doesn't come up top? He didn't. Okay.
Taking fire over here.
Go reflex. Wonderful. Hook the bait. Instantly freeze any melee attackers. Yeah.
I know it.
We're not melee attacking you then.
Don't mind the rain.
Come on. Can move down here and shoot him twice. So he's basically done for. What can you do for me? You could... Yeah, we do have Protect and Surf now. So that's why I kept the shield charge cooldown. So we can shield charge over here.
I've wounded them.
Delayed knockback. Now don't knock him out of your pistol
I'll need
range.
some time.
Would you do that? Okay. Is there any indication? Okay, yeah, there is an indication for the range on Gunslinger. Cool. Do you think Gunslinger might be the better option? Does this thing have a cooldown? Okay. Hold that thought, and we'll see in a second what we do. Reef friend. Very close to the exit. We're 10 enemies, so there's 3 to 5 enemies left. I don't feel comfortable attacking that grenadier, but he has fire grenades. Fire grenades are no bueno. So we obviously need to do something about that turret.
Heading out.
We have an extra move here on Jane. Let's see what we can do with that. Yes, we come close and then shoot the turret twice. Get untouchable again. Well, actually we can... It's in there. One lightning slash in there, rather.
Hostile target down. On reserves.
Yes, we could do this. That triggers more enemies. God damn it.
X-ray neutralized here.
One step. Okay, how many of you are actually in that group? Is it just the two priests? No, also the mech and the drone. Oh boy. Well, that's not great. And he's not great at all. We don't have teamwork anymore. We don't have a command here. Best case, I hate saying best case in that situation, is if the priest goes first and uses stasis on me. That would be the best case scenario here. Anyway,
Nose around.
so have this guy to take care of.
Good night.
Do I wish to go? Any value in doing this? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Reload in. Get you close for next turn.
Is wearing me out.
Slinger on that guy. Oh, I'm gonna get micro missiled if I get to the wrong position here. Probably. I wanna power up somewhere. Be micro missiles back here. He's not shooting Jane Kelly in the flank. Okay. Only warrior. Oh no. On the other priest. It's a choice.
They're moving to flank me!
I like how that took my untouchable.
I found valuable dropped cargo here. Down.
Okay, so we have one jerk on Overwatch back there. One sec. Ah, looking like a good old coughing fit. Okay. You can share the step. But you can't really reach that guy. Unless you're just gonna throw your axe at him. Alternatively... like grappling in shouldn't trigger anything, but I kinda concerned that I need something for the mech. Like multiple attacks this turn. That's probably Vivi's job to just stab. Or your job. Move in and shoot him 2 times. I guess it's not that great. So I want to see the overwatching guy and throw my axe at him without being in the zone where this guy debuffs my aim. Or we need to kill the drone first. Could kill the drone. Maybe that's my play here. Maybe we just teamwork. Back to shoot the drone.
I confess, that kill was pleasant.
And then we can do something like this. So we see this guy, and we could probably even now actually attack rather than throw, since we have the extra movement. No idea where the regular priest went to. Okay, anyway, over here. Oh, hang on. Do we have... we have iron skin. Those slices and stabs might not be the most effective thing we have today, but what else do we have? Can't get close enough for close encounter shots. It's terrible. I mean, crit for 6. Two more steps. Only needed
Why
one.
bother with that? You opening a museum or something?
Only needed one. Alright.
Alrighty.
Just a single priest left. But he has used his stasis, he has used his Solar Warrior, he will very likely shoot. Let's just hope he doesn't get a good shot off. He's overwatching. He's not the smartest cookie in the jar here. Let's do a little bit low damage here. So he doesn't go. No, of course, we max roll the crit. He sustains, and we know that they're just gonna shoot instead of running the overwatch when they do that.
Oh. Alright.
I'm on it.
Another pack. With my intellect and this fortune, I cannot lose.
I'm just break a line of sight with that guy. I'm not gonna play the priest overwatch game here. Obviously, you should not be the one getting hit.
Yeah.
Too early
We're
to
playing the shotgun overwatch
I'm
game.
on it.
Ah, he's not getting away.
Bingo.
Running.
Boosting.
Just like that, we are out.
Alright.
Special thanks to the Requiem Mectoid who just ran around when I shot him.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Everybody was an MVP here. Well, almost everybody. You activated so much.
I would like to assure the citizens
Micro missiles on the flanked stasis unit, though. Hey, stay Sam. High IAQ advent play there.
In our ability to overcome any and all.
Good work out there, Commander. The aliens must be getting nervous by now.
I wonder if there's a way to exploit that a little bit, you know, with your own psionics stasising your own soldiers, and then the enemies waste some attacks on somebody who's invulnerable. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay. New scientist. We're up to 9 scientists. We still need more engineers. That's like, we desperately need another engineer. You coming in 48 hours. Supply rate is in 31. Supply run, covert action. Classical, why did the scan timer stop? I don't see any changes on the geoscape. Oh, nothing? No message here of somebody getting ready? I don't know. Oh, yeah, time for this one again. Lightning storms. Sectopod lightning fields will stun XCOM units, or... Also, we're at force level 10. Stop talking about sectopods. Mech micro missile will... No, definitely not. No. Archons can no longer be hit by attacks from beyond their line of sight. How often are you gonna be hit by a sectopod lightning field, huh? If you get hit, though, you're really, really screwed. I know, it's never blind. Not being able to squad side Archons seems like a problem, and stuns you can get rid of, right? Plenty of abilities to remove stuns. Okay, first sectopod buff.
Commander, we're picking up an emergency.
There's the
transponder
ambush.
signal. It looks like the last team we deployed was ambushed on their covert action. We're sending Firebrand to their position for an evac.
Did you think you were just going to sneak right on by? Not likely.
So now my thought process was kind of flawed, because I'm thinking we have what, 15, and we don't have actually that many hours to react to an ambush. We only have 11 hours for the reaction.
Did you think you were just going to sneak right on by? Not likely.
So the other thing here is first ambush of the campaign, right? On ambush missions, a chosen will show up, and I'm deliberately saying a chosen, because even though the hunter is here in my comms, slid into my DMs here,
Not likely.
It's not guaranteed that it's the Hunter. It could be any of the Chosen showing up.
Setting course for
Which makes
Sector 10,
preparing for the
Eastern
mission,
United States.
I don't want to say difficult, I want to say impossible. Because your layout for killing a Chosen is usually very, very different depending on the mission. So that leaves us then with taking a look on who was on the covert action again, and Templar, Combat Engineer, and our Gunner. Having a squad that can kind of support them, clear out everything else but the Chosen, and maybe help them get home. A good opportunity for that would be a hijacker or a specialist with rescue protocol. So we could cancel that training, have somebody with rescue protocol. You don't bring anything else to the table. Well, I guess interference, Trojan, combat protocol. It's not nothing else. Hang on, Ashley. Ashley is here. We have a higher ranking rescuer. Yeah, we probably want to have Puppeteer. Although containment field is also kind of nice. So, Ashley as officer. Then we still don't have concealment. I actually think there's gotta be a job for Jane Kelly and Vivi again here. Gives us concealment, gives us a bond, gives us good action economy, untouchable reflex combo. In terms of action economy, Kavanga with thousands to go close encounters would be kinda nice. Or we just bring some grenades, or we bring out the big guns. I do like that. Sniper away all the pods that are attacking me. Do we by any chance have a superior autoloader by now? Gotta find one of those. Can give you a better barrel. Ammo effects will apply to the weapon, so let's actually get some ammo in there. Alright, you're gonna need a Mark II Gremlin. We can hack control something, that would be nice, but I think now let's go for medkit. You have medical protocol. It's actually not terrible. Would give you the inducer carbine that allows you to reset the cooldown on like combat protocol, haywire protocol. An instant mission. We have it back for our psionics right away. And you have a gaping open PCS slot here. What are we going to do about that, Jane? What are we going to do about this, eh? What do you want long term? That's the question here. How are you at 16 mobility and not 16 minus 3 from 3 items? Oh, ultralight vest. I think I'm gonna give you the smart macrophages for the wound recovery reduction, immunity to acid poison. It might not be your permanent friend, but it's a friend for now. You have currently a advanced focus for 20, so you'd be at 30 will without that. I do have a superior hacking right around here. But I don't think I want to go down to 30 willpower. Okay. Well, this is going to be the squad for the ambush. The ambush itself, well, you're guessing it already. It's going to be in the next episode. Again, the goal is not to kill the Chosen. The goal is to get everybody out alive and hopefully uninjured and survive. You can kill the regular enemies on top, that would be great. It really depends. So if it's the assassin, it's gonna be rough. We're gonna be playing cat and mouse with her. If it's the hunter, he's probably just gonna snipe from the distance. We can probably avoid him. That's, you know, if it's actually the hunter, that's kind of nice. If it's the warlock, that's a huge problem. He summons his extra dudes. So yeah, we have the 10 to 12 enemies that are already on the covert action because of the additional pot. Yeah, 10 to 12 that are already on the mission, plus whatever the warlock summons in, plus his zombies he summons, and if he mind controls somebody, then we got a whole thing on our hands. But that whole thing has to wait till the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.